Hey Mark, withstand the storm.
Are we talking about the managed fund?
Obviously, Mark.
Okay. So what does it make me think of?
Correct.
Withstand the storm. Not lose capital. Stay standing. So survive, deliver returns, and do so under lots of different conditions.
Okay. When we were chatting earlier, you spoke about the relationship between stability and activity. What did you actually mean?
Yeah, so within the Northstar Managed Fund, there isn't a lot of change in terms of asset allocation, but certainly within each component of the different asset classes, there's a lot of activity. So the main components: local equity, local fixed income, global fixed income. Blend of those asset classes, lending or providing a lot of stability. But within each of those components, week in, week out, there's plenty of activity.
How did our approach of deep research and repeatable process manifest in quarter three?
In terms of the research, the way that translates into the makeup of each of the buy lists. So, the managed fund is built up with each of those components. In terms of the activity there, where it manifested itself is, in the local equity, we saw a movement out of gold stocks into more SA Inc. Type of stocks, so upweighting of banks and some of the industrials. Certainly within the global equity portion, obviously the AI is a big theme. There we have quite a lot of exposure, but certainly that weighting has been tapered down, and week in, week out, there's maintenance of that buy list. And then local fixed income, there's been a fantastic run in the local bond market.
Yes.
We've seen improvements in terms of the local fiscal landscape. And then more recently, what's been driving bond yields lower is the targeting a lower inflation. And so with that, we've had fantastic returns out of local fixed bonds. And with that, we've started reducing exposure to fixed bonds, and we've been buying shorter dated inflation bonds on real yields of 4.5%. And then offshore, likewise, we've seen the US Treasury curve rally quite a bit. But yeah, certainly loads and loads of activity.
Mark, this is a balanced fund. Are you comfortable that we are finding a balance between meeting our expected returns and managing our targeted risk?
Yeah, so it's a constant effort to ensure that we're looking for opportunities that are going to drive returns, and then balancing that with the appropriate amount of risk. So, with the infrastructure that we've set up at Northstar, integrating the return expectations from each of the buy lists, and then on a monthly basis, we keep those in check and ensure that we are trying to target the highest possible return for the risk that we target.
Good. In other words, this fund is built to withstand the storm. Thank you, Mark Seymour.